Welcome to From Oh Lord to Landlord, the channel that covers everything from oh my gosh, how did I get here to this is great and everything in between. This channel is for everyone. There's going to be a lot of general information. We will have the playlist nice and organized at some point so that if you're a tenant, you can be on the tenant track to find out things like how to communicate with your landlord, who are all these people that are involved in my leasing, how do I get out of my lease if I need to, how can I buy my first house if I want to, how can I start becoming an investor myself. For property owners, it'll be things like dealing with the eviction moratorium, dealing with evictions in general information, all things rental property. If you're a real estate agent, we're going to also try to bridge the gap between real estate agents and property managers. That has been an area, at least in our state, of some contention of late because it's become apparent finally that we have to work together and that each other exists. It seems very strange that that hasn't always been the case, but it's become very obvious that there are some miscommunications and misconceptions there, and we'd like to clear some of those up. So ideally, this channel is just for everything rental property, to bridge some important gaps, to help everybody understand and work better with each other. And I think the best way to do that, especially today and everything on social media, is correct a lot of the misinformation, a lot of the misgivings people have, a lot of the assumptions they have, because the truth is we all need each other, especially property owners and tenants. You can't have one without the other. You desperately need each other. And if nothing else has become more apparent in 2020, it should be that. But the key is understanding each other's position. We're in a good place to do that. I've been a tenant. I did not grow up rich. I promise you I didn't grow up with family in real estate or any kind of corporate ladder. We were blue collar family, lived paycheck to paycheck, so I get it. I have also bought property, I've owned property, I have managed property, so I understand that point too. And before I was a broker, I was a real estate agent for a very long time, so I get your side too. So what our goal is being in a good position to talk about all those things intelligently and from a very real, truthful, tough love, honest, ethical area and level. That is what we want to do. So that's the goal of this channel. This is a good place to come for information if you really want to understand the processes, if you really want to do things ethically and honestly and make the system work as well as it can for yourself. So that said, I need to warn you that I'm not an attorney. I cannot give you legal advice. I have never worked in any state besides Tennessee. I've never even lived in any state besides Tennessee. So while I do find that a lot of the things here seem to match up with other places, and you can use it as a general guideline, you do need to check your local rules and regulations, run any information past your own attorney, because I cannot give you legal advice. Just some guidance, just some of our experience. And let's get started. So check out the playlist, tenant track, property owner track, real estate agent track. Let us know if you need anything.